I never thought I'd make anything as amazing as Charles. It's absolutely blown my mind, to be honest with you.
You built my body.
I built his body. It took 72 hours.
And my tummy is a washing machine.
And his tummy is a washing machine. That's it. His tummy is a washing machine. It took me 72 hours.
My name is Charles Petrescu.
Charles Petrescu. That's your name, isn't it? That's your name. I thought 24 hours ago I was going to have to crush you up and scrap you. Did you know that?
My name is Charles Petrescu.
Yeah, already said that. Yeah.
And you built my body.
I built your body. That's it.
Guys, what's up? I've been reading really good reviews from Brian and Charles, and I hear this, it's very sweet and it's very charming and everything, but I haven't seen the short yet. It's nice to hear those words, but I feel like this movie is really also gutsy in the way it approaches loneliness and the need to find connection. Can you guys talk about that? When the genesis of the project, was it you wanted to make a really good story, but there was an underlying tone of just reality behind it as well? Can you speak to that?
Yeah, the short film was a little bit bleaker, maybe, and Brian talked a bit more about he essentially had like a breakdown. I think that's what he's referring to, and so we wanted to make the feature a little bit more light-hearted, but obviously hints at his loneliness, and that's why he subconsciously builds Charles for a companionship. Yeah, the short is a little bit different in tone in that sense.
Yeah. By the way, very cool They Live shirt. But just regarding your writing collaboration with each other, just how did that start and how do you complement each other? I guess from the short and now the feature.
Well, we used to perform as a live comedy show almost 10 years ago, a Brian and Charles live show, believe it or not, at the comedy clubs in around London and the South. So we lived near each other at the time as well. So we just kind of hang out and talk about different comedy ideas, I suppose. And I guess we got on, didn't we, David?
Well,
so,
yeah.
And just made each other laugh and stuff.
Yeah, we did. Had a lovely time.
So yeah, we just started coming up with different ideas for just things. And Brian and Charles was really because we'd performed the stage show a lot, and it was getting to a point where we thought this is coming to an end, really. So we made the short film in order to just put something online showing them, because we loved them so much. And we thought, well, let's just make this short and then put it online and then I guess do something else. So we were just surprised when it went on to a feature.
Yeah. David, what's the key to just portraying Brian? Because there are so many layers to his interior world and there's so many ways to go about it. Or is it don't overthink it and just play the role? How did you approach it?
I definitely don't overthink it. I mean, yeah, but I sort of always want to show that sadness behind his eyes. I don't know why I'm sort of drawn to that kind of character. And so, yeah, but I'm not overthinking things. I'm not method, or I put the glasses on and I'm away. And, but,
there he is.
Yeah, he is. And, but yeah, I just like that kind of lonely character, and want to just show it behind the lines all the time. Yeah.
There's something as well in there's a lot of documentaries that we love about sort of loners trying to achieve their dream. There's something just so fascinating about that. Yeah. And you really want them to succeed. You want them to achieve this dream, no matter what it is. So yeah, that was something we were drawn to. And
to be fair, I mean, it's basically me. I mean,
really, it's personal, really. Wow.
Well, yeah, I would definitely feed off that. It's just doing the stand up and just trying to make things work and making the films and making a TV. It's like most things you make don't quite work. So I think everyone's trying to make things and create things, and 90% of the time they fail. So yeah.
Yeah, Chris, as much as I love this film, I was really wondering regarding your character, just staying in that, what contraption I was thinking, Are you okay? Are you taking a break? Do you have the strongest back in the history of mankind? How did you?
Oh, that's nice of you.
How did you do
I
it?
needed you on set. You could have looked out for me.
Yeah.
What was the key to just, I guess, soldiering through the whole thing? Because I could feel it, So
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a very good back, so it didn't. There were times I think I took a yoga mat with me to where we stayed, and most evenings I'd have to sort of stretch because.
But I had a physio come round, didn't I? To
you
work
did,
on,
yeah.
on my back.
Yeah, I didn't
do
get one.
anything.
Yeah, because it's also you have to kind of. I didn't realise it when we started shooting, but in order for Charles to be really upright, I have to lean back quite a bit so that the box is vertical. But yeah, it's not particularly comfortable in there, but you know that it's going to look funny. It was actually when I was performing or like acting with David, it was okay. It was between takes where I'd get bored just being in a cardboard box.
yeah, and going back to the overthinking thing, one of the things that really resonated with me regarding Brandon Charles is the idea of whether it's a robot or another human being, and it's someone you love. A part of me, I could relate to Brian as well. The fact that you just want the people you love to stay with you and never leave Wales or here in Los Angeles. I just want everyone to stay home.
Yeah.
Can you guys kind of relate to that? I mean, because it's just, you just want them close to you and not go out into the savage world out there.
Well, I'm like that now, coming out to LA. I love being in LA, but I'm really missing my wife on the sofa. So, whenever I leave, we're always sort of in tears, giving each other hugs and saying goodbye to the kids. Like, oh God, I've got to go out to this scary planet. It's much safer at home, isn't it? It's a nice feeling.
Yeah. And by the way, Fear is confirmed. LA is a horrible place. I live here, so FYI, don't leave the room. Just don't. And so,
well, you're all right. You're all right, aren't you?
I'm okay right now, just for these 10 minutes. Chris, did that speak to you as well, as far as just keeping your loved ones with you? And I don't want to give away the ending regarding this question, but is that something you resonate with as well?
Yeah, I think you can sort of swap Charles out for a friend or a loved one or even a pet. I think depending how you're feeling, I think that's what people are doing. They're kind of seeing Charles as something that means something to them. I can sometimes think about pets that I've had in the past and like dogs and sort of just missing them and that sort of thing. Having the responsibility when I don't have children, but even something like a pet, you just want them to live forever and hang out with you.
We're thinking about getting a dog, and one of the reasons of not getting a dog is because you got to say goodbye to the dog.
Final question to you guys is, for my movie podcast, I ask actors and filmmakers and this is apologies for this question, but can you name one of your all-time favorite films, and what is it about the specific film that still speaks to you today?
Rocky, I think. Yeah.
Oh, just because the sport of it all, or just
just that underdog who just tries to get to the top, doesn't quite make it, but it's the trying that matters. Yeah. I love that movie. Yeah.
And for you, Chris?
Raiders of the Lost Ark, because I think maybe because I loved it as a kid, maybe it's that, but I just think the pace of it is so brilliant, and the set pieces are all individual and amazing. Yeah, I love it.
Thank you guys so much for your time, and really love your film.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
And again, please, David, stay in your room. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
See you.
Cheers.